We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Hunter Green gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, talk about tough luck. Took the loss in this last start, but it was a complete game effort. He threw the ball really well. We'll see if he can go deep into this one as well.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider that's inside 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Brock Holt now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side, but foul. High and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end. At the plate, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds.
And now pitch on the way.
Nick Senzel.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. In his career against Brett Anderson, just a 1 for 9. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the pre.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's Eric Sogard hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the base is empty here with one away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Hit hard up the middle. Galvis is there. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now for the Brewers, Brett Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hard ground ball to third. Sogard has it, and that's the first out. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April, and it's fouled away. Moustakas, the runner at second with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. Ready now for Cincinnati, Aristides Aquino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just hung in there on that one. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. A ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Called strike 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with two away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. He leaves one. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hunter Green. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger, is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back, left field.
So here is Avisayo Garcia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1.
No strike.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two and 0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kane is under it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback. Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Votto is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. All set for the start of the inning. So now the Brewers pitcher, Brett Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So he got him swinging. Brett Anderson becomes the first out of the inning. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he takes strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Senzel fields it cleanly.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Runners on first with 1 down. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Brewers go down quietly. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding into the box, Kirk Casale. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he misses 2-1.
2-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Squared that one up just a little late. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now both runners are breaking. That evens it up 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
The first baseman, number 12.
Hey, D-Row, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Brewers are out in front, 4-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. And right into the shift. Sogard is there. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Brett Anderson. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 0-1, here it comes. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Standing in, Brock Holt. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Brock Holt now with a full count. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager. Rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Reined in. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now. Nick Castellanos now 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. In is Joey Votto now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. One out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Digging in once again, Keston Hiura. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Keston Hiura.
Jesse Biddle will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 80. Jesse.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. One and one.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign.
Now that the catcher.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Full count, 3 balls.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Here's Justin Smoke now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Heading out towards shallow right. Number 44 is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 25.
Stepping up to the plate, Brett Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and this deflects right off him. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But the Brewers digging in. Kurt Casale. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Philip Urban will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Philip Urban.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Nick Senzel is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get. Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Brock Holt is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Rocket to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 0-2 once more. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Reds down to their final out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Brewers hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Brett Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out.